High-dose vitamin D is a steroid. Hear me out. At 10,000 IU or more, the body stops storing excess calories as fat and starts using them to build muscle. Does this by slashing myostatin and boosting leptin signaling, flipping the switch on muscle growth. Myostatin blocks muscle gains. The biggest bodybuilders have genetic deficiencies in myostatin, which means their bodies never stop growing. Scientists have artificially inhibited myostatin in animals, and the results is monstrous muscle growth. YK11 takes this to the next level. This myostatin inhibitor unlocks unrestricted muscle growth, making it one of the most powerful miracle molecules for building dense, dry, and freaky mass. There's no pharmaceutical drug that can efficiently lower myostatin. Vitamin D and YK11 are the only things that do it right. 10,000 IU of vitamin D and a proper YK11 cycle. This is the cheat code.
There's only one study which actually observed high-dose vitamin D supplementation impact on myostatin inhibition and leptin signaling he's clinging to in this video. And it was done on animals, more precisely mice, or even more precisely obese mice. And the results were barely statistically significant. But I'm guessing it's a convenient introduction story for selling you YK11, which is by the way a SARM. But all those physiological processes and changes must be due to high-dose vitamin D, right? Anyways, I talked about this exact topic a couple of weeks ago, but just to make sure it's clear, no such thing was ever observed in human trials. I'm talking strictly about high-dose vitamin D supplementation, impact on myostatin inhibition and leptin signaling. I'll let myself from a couple of weeks ago take over now. That being said, yes, we know for a fact vitamin D plays a crucial role in regulation of the androgenic hormones, therefore anabolic processes. But those anabolic benefits of vitamin D supplementation were only observed in subjects who were deficient in vitamin D to begin with, in virtually every single study I could find. At least, not only one study like he mentioned in this post. I haven't found or seen a single study where supraphysiological levels of vitamin D in our body, so basically supplementing with ridiculous amount of vitamin D, led to a significant or measurable increase in androgenic hormones levels compared to subjects who were simply ingesting enough not to be deficient in vitamin D at least. There are just way too many biochemical inhibitors which prevent our body from producing excess amount of androgenic hormones, more than what it objectively needs in its natural state. But what supraphysiological levels of vitamin D in our body can do is lead to hypercalcemia. Basically excess calcium buildup in the bloodstream, also known as vitamin D toxicity. But to cut the story short here, if you've done the blood work and you know for a fact you're deficient in vitamin D, yes, supplementing with vitamin D is probably a smart idea. If you're not deficient in vitamin D to begin with, supplementing with more vitamin D most likely won't do anything.